This video is to prepare you for the academic test 6-1. Good luck. So let's go over the first one. This is a stem and leaf. The stem and leaf plot below shows the test scores for Mr. Thompson Math class. Let's look at the key. That usually does help you. If you take a number from the left side and take a number from the right side, it makes 56%. So 5, 6 makes 56%. 6, 7 makes 67%. 6, 7 makes 60. You know what? I'm going to write them out. You don't have to, but I'm going to write it out because it's going to help me out when I answer questions about it. So I see 56. Then I see 67, 67, 69, 72, because I put the 7 and 2, 74, 77, 77, 78, 81, 82, 82, 83, 84, 88, 90, 92, 93, and 94. So these are the test scores in Mr. Thompson class. It ranges from 56 all the way to 94. So find a median. So let's slash it out to we think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take out the 5 least, take out the 5 greatest. Slash, 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 slash. 81 is in the median. Again, median is where you put the numbers from least to greatest and find the middle. Mode. Which one most occur? Well, 67 repeated twice, along with 77, along with 82. Mode. There are 3 modes. It ranges from 56 to 94. How far is it from 56 to 94? If you subtract that, regroup. 14 minus 6 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. 38 numbers separate 56 to 94. So next one, the dot plot shows the dot plot shown below was created to represent the number of brothers and sisters the students in Mrs. Hill's first period have. So each dot represents a person or a student in Mrs. Hill's first period class. So find the median. So to do median, same thing. Cross out the least, the greatest, the least to greatest, the least to greatest, least greatest, least greatest, least greatest, least greatest, least greatest, least greatest. So what number's in the middle? 3. Mode. What number repeated the most? Well, if you write this out, you see 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6. Which number repeated the most? 3. Do not do this. I have so many kids who do this. Oh, the mode is 0, 1, and 2. No, no, no. 0, there are 3 zeros, 3 different 1s, and 3 different 2. But how many 3s are there? There's 6 of them. This one repeats, most occurring. It ranges from 0 to 6 or 6 spaces away. Is it symmetrical or asymmetrical? Symmetrical means the left side looks like the right side. Asymmetrical. Is there a gap? There's a gap right here, opening at 5. How many clusters are there? There are 2, one from 0 to 4 and one just from 6. What number is the peak? The peak is at 3. So the number of red marble in bags of marble is given in the dot plot. So here's a dot plot. There are 5 dots. This is the minimum dot, the maximum dot, the median dot. Quartile 1, this is the median of the lower half. Quartile 3, median of the upper half. Each part of the box represents 25%. So we can answer questions after you label it. What's the minimum? 12. What's the maximum? 20. What's the median? This is 15. What is quartile 1? 14. What's quartile 3? 18. What is the interquartile range? That means you subtract, so it's this box right here. You subtract quartile 3 minus quartile 1. 18 minus 14 is 4. So you're subtracting the 2 quartiles, quartile 3 and 1. Is it symmetrical, skew left, or skew right? If you look at this, it's not really symmetrical because the left side doesn't look at the right side. When you look at here, this one has less data. It's more spread out right here on the right side. So it's skewed to the right. What percent of data is 15 or higher? So here's 15. Here numbers are higher. So what percent is it? 25 plus 25 is 50%. What percent of data is 14 or less? From here to here, that's one part of it, 1/4 of the box, so it's 25%. The histogram below represents the number of 3-points made during a game this past season. So a histogram is very different from a bar graph because it has a cluster, a grouping of numbers right here. It's not just individual numbers. Also, the bars connect. What's the median? So if I drew 7 dots here and 4 dots here, no dots here, and 1 dot here, I can find the median. I slash, 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 slash. The middle dot is in 0 to 3. What's the mode? Most people chose from 0 to 3. Is it symmetrical? Asymmetrical. The left side does not look like the right side. Is there a gap? Yeah. Opening from 8 to 11. How many clusters are there? 2. One from 0 to 7, and another one 11 to 14. Is there a peak? Think of a peak like a mountain peak. Yeah, it peaks right here from 0 to 3. That's another word for mode. And last but not, so we have, I'm almost done. So in here, the last thing you need to know is something called percent bars. So Hector surveyed all the 6th graders at his school about their favorite after-school activity. The table shows the results that were used to make a bar graph. What percentage bar graph best represents the data? So let's look at this. Let's look at the data. So this is about activities and number of students. As you can tell, music is the greatest. So the greatest is music. That should be, most kids chose music. Then from what I can tell, sports and video game tied. And reading is the least. So let's look at the magnitude or the size. If you look here, they're all the same. So it cannot be A. Music's the greatest. Then we see sports, video game, reading. But they're all the same. And we can tell sports and video games should be tied. So it's either C or D. Let's see. Music's the greatest. Then video game. Okay. All right. Let's go back here. Music is the greatest. And then here. Ooh. As you look right here, we'll see reading. Oh, so all right. This is where we're going to now have to use some mathematics in here. So if you look here, music is from 70 to 100. That's 30%. Music is from 70 to 100, 30%. And in here, we have to see if, so here is from 45 to 70. 10, 20, 10, 20, that's 25%. Is this also 25%? 20 to 45 is 25%. And then this is only 20%. So let's look at this. Music's the greatest. Video game and sports are tied, then reading. But let's look at here. Here, reading is 15%. So that's the least. And here, if we take this size, let me go. And if I move this, where's my mouse? 1 second. Let me go look at my mouse. It's the same too. Oh no. So which one is it? Is it C or D? Well, let's use some mathematics now. So it could be C or D. So let's look at reading. How many people chose reading? 44. What is the total number of people that were asked? If you add this up, 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6, that's 20 carried to 2. So that's 5 is 10. 6 and 4 is 20 plus 2 is 220. So 44 people out of 220 chose reading. Let's simplify this. 22 over 110. Let's simplify this. 11 out of 55. We can simplify this again. Divide by 11. Divide by 11. That's 1/5. What percent is 1/5? How do you build a 5 to 100? Times 20, times 20, 20%. That's why C makes sense. So we could have done it through mathematics. That may have been faster. We have done that. 44 people chose reading out of 220. We simplified down and turned it back to a percent of 100%, 20%. And the last, oh, here's another one. Let's practice another one of percent bar. James made a friendship bracelet from beads. The following chart shows the number red, green, blue, purple, white beads she has in box. So from here, as you can tell, white is the greatest, has the most number of beads. Then it was blue. Then it was green. Then I see red and purple tied. So let's go here. White's the greatest. And green's the second. Nope. White's the greatest. Then blue. Then green and purple tied. Nope. White's the greatest. Then blue. Then green and red and purple. Maybe. White's and blue are the are the greatest. So a C makes sense. Look at the magnitude. And last but not least, our last three questions are about variability. If a question yields data with variability, what does that mean? Does it have one answer or various multiple answers? That's variability. Various means a lot. So it means various answer. If it's without variability, that's without variety, that's one answer. So which of the following yields with variability? That means various, many answers. A bracelet was made with red and blue beads. How many red beads were used? I don't know. They didn't tell us. It could be a lot of beads. It could be little beads. Bo had 20 math problems to do. He did 7 of them at work. How many does he have left to do? 13. One answer. How many nickels earn $6? Well, there are 20 nickels in a dollar, so 120 nickels. One answer. How many students in our 4th period class completed a project on January 27, 2014? So if I look at that day, I can count up all the students who did it. A has various answers. Which one is without variability? That's one answer to the problem. How many gallons of water does it take to fill an aquarium? Well, which aquarium are you talking about? There's a lot of different fish tanks. What will 3 dozen donuts cost at a bakery? So you're talking about at a specific bakery, a bakery. So so if I go there, if I go to a bakery and ask them how much will it cost, they will tell me one price. A spirit shirt at Danny Jones Middle School costs $9. How much will it cost for a family to buy each member a spirit shirt? How large is the family? If milk costs $2.89, what will 2 gallons cost? So I can multiply these two and get exactly one answer. B is it. So good luck on your test 6-1.